Welcome back. About 1 year ago, I took some begonia leaf cuttings and I want to go through how well they did. Stay tuned and I'll do that right now. I'm going to show you how well this worked. I'll try to find the original video and I'll do an inset of it so you can see how I just took the cuttings and stuck them in some soil, just regular potting soil. And they just did really well. I put them in these makeshift greenhouses to keep the humidity up, and they just did really lovely. I could have repotted these 4 months after I planted them, and in this case I did with these little guys here. They were repotted, and you can see how good they look. But sometimes you get busy and you don't have time, so leaving things in a greenhouse container and just not overwatering, sometimes that will work for quite a while if you get busy like I do. I'm going to zoom the camera in and we'll do some repots. I got some small little pots and we will pot these ones up and we'll see how well the root development is. Again, 1 year after I took the cuttings. So the first thing I want to do is go through these begonias. Some of them didn't make it. You can see some of them didn't, but some of them look just absolutely gorgeous. This variety, I don't remember which this is. It's a neon variety. But from one little leaf cut in, look at what a beautiful full plant that is. It's absolutely gorgeous and happy. And this is a different variety. This has got a small one that still I'll leave in a greenhouse environment. It's a little small cutting, but it's still there. And this one is really gorgeous with the leaves on it. I just really love it. And I've got another lime green one here. It's like an escargot. You can see how it curls around. This is just really fun and really encouraging, and it looks really healthy, which I'm really happy about. So the next one I have is, this is one that I have not pulled up yet. That way I can show you what it looks like. So I'm just going to loosen these up a little bit. Try not to hurt the root systems. They're pretty dry. They definitely need to be watered, but look at how pretty that is. And from one little leaf cutting, I mean, it created this little plant. Got lots of little ones. I'm just going to shake some of the soil off and I'll repot. Here's one you can see that's still growing. Some of them I got bigger clusters than others, but I just think it's just really interesting. So that's where I stuck it in the soil and you can see how it rooted. Right there. Set these aside and get these other ones out of the pot. The soil is really dry. You would think of begonias as being a humid type of plant, but this dry soil didn't seem to kill them. So again, I got busy. I'm going to break this clump up here. I'm simply going to repot them. Put them in their own little pots like I did the other ones. They're just beautiful. I'll let them grow up a little bit and then maybe I'll put a collage together in a bigger pot. Right now I just want to get them potted up because the soil, like I said, is pretty dry and they're ready. They've been ready for quite some time. I'm going to break this soil off here. See, I was having some fungus gnat issues to begin with, so I stuck a trap right inside of the lid up on top to try to capture some of those fungus gnats, which actually worked pretty good. And I'm using sterilized soil this morning to try to make sure that I eliminate as many of those fungus gnat issues as I can. I always have fungus gnats. It seems like I never really get rid of them. So I'm going to tuck those roots down in there, and I'm going to kind of bury the stems with it. Again, remember, in order to propagate, you bury the stems as well. So that's fun. Now we'll do the next one here. Get that chunk of soil off there. I'm going to try to make sure I tuck all the roots inside of there. A little bit of soil on the foliage. A few different pieces here. I'll get that off. And then I'm going to backfill it with some soil, tamp it down a little bit. What a fun little project. This is a fun project for kids too. One to start for sure in the dead of winter if you have a long winter like I do. I was just really surprised. Sometimes when you do propagations, you need to wait, be patient and wait. This one took about 4 months just to get signs of life that it had grown. And then it took a year to get to this size. So you just have to have patience. And if you can do your little greenhouse method, however you do it with a Rubbermaid container or a salad container like I did, you just put it, kind of stick it away out of mind, out of sight, out of mind, get it out of your way, and just let it do its thing. Got a lot of cuttings. Made a lot of plants out of it. I'll probably put it in a bigger container later, but for right now I just want to get them in some fresh soil and let them grow. I'm going to try to press down around just for the roots and knock the soil off the leaves. Just kind of a fun project. So in the end, what I do is I'm going to move these into a little bit bigger propagation box, and there's no holes in this. I just leave the lid on it. So again, just moisten them with some well water or whatever your water is, not chlorinated. And then we'll let them set and do their thing. You can display these in really cute little pots. I have this one that says, "I wet my plants." I got these pots from a friend. It's a nice thing about using plastic containers to put your plants in, because you can change the cover pots as you want and just redo your displays. I like moving my plants around. This is a really nice box for propagation and continuing the humidity, keeping the humidity up as I continue to let them grow. If you like houseplant videos, check this playlist next. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.